need that when I have the official.
The official release?
Yes, because I had to buy the copies of games that I didn't have that you have, essentially, or ones that I've lost, I guess. So I definitely didn't have all of them. There's several. I was raising that too high. But yeah, it was. You gotta be careful buying shit online because people are assholes and they want money. I should have seen that coming though. Black and white for $50 though.
Kind of how, like, what is it? I guess they dropped a new, whatever it is, computer part. I think it costs like almost $2,000. And freaking scalpers are already nabbing that shit and selling it for $6,000 online.
Yeah. Wait a minute. This cart has my name on it. I don't remember writing my name on it. Fire red and leaf green. This has to be my original then. I don't even remember how long ago I buy things or what. I don't even remember if that is original. It has to be though, but like I don't even remember if I did rebuy Fire Red or Leaf Green. I know I bought
You
plenty
did,
of Gen 3. I know I bought plenty of Gen 3, but I don't remember writing my name on it.
You did put your name on a couple because of, uh, she does streaks of, fucking, like, Liz and Nash.
Hmm. Yeah, I hope everybody in stream as well. I don't need all these zigzags in my pocket. Oh my goodness. I need... Where are you? Do I have... Electric. You were my paralyzed Pokemon. Where are you? Am I blind? Hard to... Did I trade him by mistake? I don't see Electric in here. He was the Pokemon I was using to capture. Guess I'm gonna have to catch another one. Okay. I hate when Pokemon just randomly disappear. I must have traded it, I guess. I don't even...
It's kind of like, alright, bitch, I'm out.
Yeah.
He means to Spanish.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll use Pikachu. Thunderwave. Zip. Yeah, see, Electric is still low level, so he could damage it somewhat. But I am pretty much stacked on Pokeballs. I have a full set and then a second set of like 40 or so. 75 and 32. All right, yeah. Wormball and his butt face. Yeah.
Gotta catch them all, and then back to gotta train them all.
How do I? I'm trying to change to the different LCD screen type. It's not doing it, but alright. Yeah, I could flip between analogs, better screen, or the original style. With the older games, it's cool. It's not doing it. Like with the Game Boy games, you can do the analog pocket, the Game Boy Color, or like I guess with light, and then like the original green. It's pretty neat. But that's why there's no like cross hatching or the hatching lines in this. I could technically change it so the screen is that, but
Yeah.
it's not doing it. Not doing it. Why not? Why? Why not? That's what I was hitting. It's finicky. See? I can do classic Game Boy too.
Holy shit! That looks like you are playing up the GBA.
Yeah. That's another thing about the analog book. Yeah, with the Game Boys, I could do all of their forms, including the original Game Boy Pocket, but not with Game Boy Advance. But yeah, I love. Yay! I should have gave us the feel of this when I played the game, shouldn't I? I'll do that with Leaf Green if you guys want it. It really doesn't look great blown up, but at least it's better than like emulation blown up.
True.
I mean, they did a fantastic job for actually with actual hardware making it look good blown up. And it's great that they have the cartridge slot just is open for all the Game Boy games, and then there's the expansion for the Game Gear. which is kind of cool. Bulky, but cool. And it has a nice screen protector. I like that is a must with handheld.
I am getting so many flashbacks of seeing it looking like this.
I know, right? I was getting myself flashbacks when I was playing it earlier, when I was trading myself. I was like, yeah, this is brings me back. Yep. Yeah.
But then again, there's like a certain charm to the way it looks like this. I don't just because like we grew up with it. It's just like memories.
Would you get in that ball? There. See? There. Yeah. Oh, there. There's the SP. But yeah, then there's their base. This though, like it looks fantastic. Just blown up. Like with all that gone too, though, I'm this just hurts my eyes. Going through this stupid Game Boy is or emulation fucking machine, basically. But it is nice that it has functionality like a physical Game Boy.
That is pretty neat.
Yep. And even allows and connects with the freaking Switch Pro controller USB just fine. So it's very convenient and it's awesome. I love playing Pokemon games or Game Boy games with a controller. It's so fun. And that's when I went on the splurging spree of buying me Game Boy games like the Zeldas. Expect those sometime in the future.
Oh, that'd be cool to watch being played.
Oh, I will be.
Remember in Link's Awakening, the fucking long ass side quest that takes throughout the whole fucking game.
I haven't played that game in a long time. I have not played that game in a long time. Yeah, I'll be right back though. I have not played any of those. I used to play a shit ton of Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I have not played those in a long time. And I guess if we're showing off Nintendo memorabilia, I gotta cap it off at one more thing. It's for you.
Ah, there we go. The memories with that Game Boy. The fucking Pikachu and Pichu. The fucking duct tape.
Yep.
That's the OG one, right?
Yep. That's my original.
God, I borrowed that thing so many times back in middle school.
Yes, I used to play the shit out of this game. Boy, I don't know what happened to my very first Game Boy, but this Game Boy Color was my very first like Game Boy system. We've always owned the Game Boy Pocket, but like hell, I've never used it. Like rarely. Because by the time I was really growing up and playing games, Pokemon, my brother was playing Pokemon and stuff like that. I was big into like Super Nintendo, playing a lot of platformers like Lion King and playing Spider-Man and other things like that. But he got me sort of into Pokemon, and that's what started my RPG love because they didn't really care for Pokemon or RPGs much growing up. So we didn't have Final Fantasy or anything. I like grew up on Zelda and Mario and Donkey Kong and stuff like that, and Mega Man X or Mega Man Classic and Mega Man X, and then
I
eventually
somewhat grew up
PlayStation
on
came out.
the some of the Final Fantasies. Like I
Yeah.
mentioned before, when I used to go over to my aunt's house, since they were the ones that pretty much always had all the consoles and the games. When it
Mm,
came to certain video games, I was allowed to play because they wouldn't let me play anything they were playing in the moment. So I pretty much
yeah.
play games that they wouldn't be touching. And I think my oldest cousin, Fernando, when he was a kid then, he was the one who got the Final Fantasy games. But then it
Yeah.
got to a while and he wouldn't touch it. So I'm like, oh what? Since they're not playing them, I started playing the Final Fantasy games. Hence why I
Yeah.
always enjoy 4 the most.
My brother's friend had Legend of Dragoon and introduced me to that, and then Anthony played 9 and Jason played like 7 and 8 and whatnot. So I was introduced to it later, but then 10 was like the first Final Fantasy I really played. But I got big into RPGs because once I started playing Pokemon and watched Legend of Dragoon, I really liked that. I need to really play that game. I did a stream of it years ago, but I like never went anywhere. It's one of those games, but I own it physically and digitally on like every Sony console that's PS3 up. I'll be right back though. I was actually going to go down and cry in my corner. I actually wanted to go upstairs. Just wanted to clean up my bed a little. But I gamed all over. Meow.
Alright, you're back.
No, I'm not. I'm forward.
Huh. Oh, finally got that. Continue to cycle.
Dun, 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 mm.
I have almost all the saves unlocked in this area. I'm just missing
Nice.
3 saves. It's kind of annoying but cool having the little feature like if you go to like certain locations like a certain like mansion or shop, it'll be like a locked safe or a chest, and then you gotta. It's either gonna be to like a side mission or story, or just like if you go through a story long enough, a special zombie will spawn. Kill it, get the key, and go back and unlock the safe.
I see. I see. Oh. Zigzag Poon. I hope everybody's having a great night. You guys are amazing. I wish my chair would stop sliding back. Though. Zigzagoon Poon.
Alright, there's one crusher here. And it's pretty much almost dead.
Why is it almost dead?
I was pretty much already like attacking him all quick when he was getting up. The crusher should be annoying because they, it's the updated version of the dog from the first game.
Ah.
They just made them more buff, and now they do a what is it? They do a ground pound little thing when they hit the ground. It does a shockwave. And now that I'm so used to the game now, all I just gotta do is just jump when they do the ground pound, circle around in circles around them, and constantly be attacking them, and they boom dead. Alright, can I change my weapon? Ow. Oh great, there's a screamer here now too. Alright, where's my gun? Ow. Alright, where's she at? Where's she at? Bitch! Shut the fuck up.
Have you been helped summon fight demons, Mercer? How have you been?
Is that Mercer or somebody else?
That's Mercer. Mercer. What kind of demons? Are they succubi? Hmm. Nice.
Alright, let's see.
Sounds about right.
Looks like I got 'em all.
Good. Roast Kingslayer all day. Turn him into a nice steak. I've been... Yes, exactly. Fucking worm! I've been capturing and trading Pokemon between games all day. So,
I always hate the Pokemon that refuse to be captured because I fucking Pokemon Go. It always annoys me when I'm trying to capture like a weak ass Pokemon. You know it's gonna be shit, but it puts up a fight. I said, come on, you're not even gonna be a good 3-star IV Pokemon. Then when you catch it, and it's like, yep, I knew it. It's either gonna be a 1-star IVs or not even a 1-star. It's like all this fight for nothing.
yep. All this fight just to trade your dumb bug ass. Ah, a pooch.
Hello.
Hello,
Who joined?
Mercer.
Oh.
Slut.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
you missed the roasting session I gave King earlier. He was roasting me, and then I hit him with the I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever bounces off me and sticks to you. And he was like, "Oh, you brought me back to when I was 5." And I'm like, "What? Back in fucking 7000 BC?"
Oh no, he's old man. Oh, he's a caveman.
and then I hit him with the bro was sat next to fucking Jesus in kindergarten.
He's not that old, is he? Does that make me old too?
No, I was just making a joke.
I know. But I'm not.
It's not a king stream if I'm not busting his balls.
Bust,
And it wouldn't
bust,
be-
I am.
bust.
I'm lost. What is he talking about?
Making fun of somebody that he knows.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm good friends with here on Twitch. That I actually met Brett through.
I don't even know where I met him.
I was just fresh on Twitch, and I was just looking for people. I was on a
Yeah.
7 Days to Die kick. I was looking for people to watch playing 7 Days to Die, and he popped up, and I've just been hanging out over there ever since.
I forgot my connections, who I found him from. Oh, Chocolate Chip, probably.
And then I met Clint through him.
Either that or I met both of you through him, because there's a lot of gaps in my memory that I don't recall. Because then I still would need to know who I met. Chocolate Chip would be the most obvious because Dark Souls.
Yeah. And I was thinking of something Dark Soulsy to say when I popped in, but all I thought of was I have been summoned to fight demons. But actually,
I
what I should
know.
have put, I was here. What I should have put was I was summoned here to do 2 things: kill demons and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yes, you are.
All I know is the very few people I know in this thing is from you, Brett.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my group very, very small, just to avoid more people like supply.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a shit show. I wasn't even
Oh,
here
yeah.
for most of it. I just
Yeah.
popped in and seen all the drama, and I'm like, what the fuck did I miss?
Enough. Lenny.
Anyways, how's Pokemon going?
Fun. Yeah. Trading hasn't been too boring. It's been a lot of fun conversation.
What?
The conversation's been good.
Yeah. I've got plans. the 21st through the 23rd of July.
Nice.
Taking the wifey to a hotel room for her birthday.
Wait, you're married?
Yeah.
Or,
When did you get married?
We're the kid on the way.
Jesus, when did that happen? I missed that one. I didn't know you were married.
In a
I didn't
very
know you were
short
married.
amount of time, surprisingly.
You're young.
I am.
Keep it in your pants,
so-
man.
I am so confused. He's married, has a kid along the way.
Yeah, when did this happen? I
She's
saw you
sitting
got a
next to
girl, but when did the fuck? Yeah, hi. That was unexpected. I'm gonna
That's
be
a hi.
spending. I'm gonna go
Hi.
be. I'm gonna be spending time with Tiffany this summer myself. So I'm gonna be.
Can you at least prepare for the kid? Because this is a very, very big thing, Mercer. Do you have the money for the pregnancy?
I'm
We
working
don't have-
on getting a job.
You better, damn it. You're
You're
young.
at least
Holy
looking,
shit.
You're at least looking around 10 grand just for the pregnancy alone.
I'm looking to get like a
Yeah.
temporary job so I can go back to school for auto body.
Well, damn, I wasn't expecting that one. People always tell me to
Yeah,
fucking.
same.
People always tell me to fucking wrap my shit. People need to learn to
I
pull
did.
out.
I did. I did wrap my shit.
Apparently,
It broke.
apparently not good enough.
It broke.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's why my exes at some point became just said that condoms are pointless. They take away the feeling and they break. Just pull out.
Yeah. That's kind of what we said.
Well,
Plus, she's allergic to it, so.
well. I got
Normally,
lucky and never
I would
ended up
agree
with
with
anyone.
you, but freaking like with the current girlfriend, we do it raw, but we always have birth control.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not saying my exes didn't. Oh, because they did.
Like freaking, like I mentioned before, it's expensive to have a kid. It's
Yeah.
freaking like even back then for my sister when she had her baby, it was freaking around like $6,000, $7,000, and now that's even more expensive. So one of my friends had to pay over $10,000 after everything in the hospital.
So this is a different girlfriend from the one that I
Oh,
posted a picture of. The one that was with before her was heavily abusive, mentally and physically.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I decided to leave her for this one, and I'm happier.
Well, I'm aware. I saw it.
Of course she'll be happy. She touches her willy.
And doesn't abuse you. That's a plus.
Yeah.
to that. Having come out of an
She won't
abusive
even-
relationship myself.
But here's the thing: she won't even play fight with me. Oh, now that I said something, she's gonna fuck with me.
Oh, well, right now, isn't that a good idea not to play fight?
Yeah, well,
considering she's
that
pregnant?
is a good thing. Yeah.
Well, at least you can. At least you can fucking get a girlfriend, unlike Supply.
At least I could keep one.
And get one. He can't even get one. I mean, really, he can't.
But freaking Mercer, did he try talking to you?
Who?
Supply. I think
No,
Mercer
'cause you know
long
what?
blocked him.
Oh, I've long blocked him. But even if he did, I'd bite his fucking head off. You know me.
Because after Mercer stepped in, I told him everything.
Yeah, I would have like flipped shit on him. I would have made him cry.
Because there was one point where I just said, "Fuck
did,
it,
I don't put up with-
I basically gave everything up to for a day or two. I gave everything up to the mods. I said, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm tired of watching this fucking child."
If I was here, I would have made him cry before I banned him from everything.
But that's also just because I'm a nice person, and I gave Supply so many chances, and I was
And
and
he
I had
burnt
and I
so many
had
fucking bridges.
and he burned through them all, and it made me look bad. Ooga booga booga. Stupid dog.
I feel bad for T that she had to go through that.
I
Yeah,
am
but the
curious.
Hmm?
Who was the person that brought supply into this in the very beginning, or did they just meet him out of nowhere?
I
Me,
think
I
it,
met him on Kingdom Hearts
yeah.
years ago. He was a mod years ago. I met him on Kingdom Hearts years ago. Just like how I met any other Twitch user. And he was here at the start of before my Discord formed. He was actually I wouldn't say a founder because he didn't help create it, but he was there before it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think the founder role would fall to Zero. Tom.
Me, yes.
I mean, like, other than you.
Me and him started because me and him started it, but there's not only me, but there's the person who actually set the Discord up. Someone else by the name of Tyrus Bane is also one of the founding owner technically. But me and Zero are the actual owners and admins of it because we're the ones that thought of it.
So wifey, her name's Brittany.
Yes.
I got her into Twitch, and she's following you and King. She's a vampire queen on here.
Ah, well, that's who that was. Well, I
Yeah.
remember that. I remember I saw it. So, well, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, Mercer, did you watch the Royal Rumble?
No, but I have been watching Raw.
I was able to watch it on TikTok.
Yeah.
Somebody streamed it. So I was watching as Brad was doing a stream, and like, it wasn't a bad Royal Rumble.
Who won?
Liz came back. Charlie Flair won the Women's Royal Rumble.
Won the men's.
Jay Uso won the Royal Rumble. It was him and
Good
John
for
Cena in the
him.
end.
Good for him.
And he's going after the heavyweight championship. He announced it because like
So he's
after
going
the
after
moment it
Gunther.
ended, I exited. But you know how they do now that fake ass interview thing in the end. I saw it on
Yeah.
Facebook. And he said he's going after the heavyweight championship, and John Cena said that he's going to the Elimination Chamber to win his shot at the at WrestleMania. He wants to win
Cody.
one more championship before he retires. And
So
fucking
who's he going after?
Cody,
or...
yeah, Cody won his match against Kevin Owens. And I have no idea who these white boy crackers were. They had like a tag team match, something called Machine Gun, some shit like that.
Oh,
Against another group.
yeah.
It was like a 2 out of 3 fall for the titles, but I can't remember who won that one because like
Oh,
I don't
the
really
War
follow
Raiders.
wrestling like I used to.
War Raiders.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Two new
So-
crackers I haven't seen yet.
So was the other tag team two fat dudes with beards
I think so.
named Ivar and Eric?
I did not pay attention to their names.
Because those are the War Raiders, previously known as the Viking Raiders.
Because I know people lost their shit. I want to say the women's Royal Rumble was a lot better than the males. Because Alyssa Bliss came back, Trish Stratus was part
Apparently
of it.
AJ is supposed to be coming back. That's what her husband CM Punk confirmed.
I don't think so. She's not clear for any kind of wrestling contact.
But I watched the opening Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and I like lost my shit watching the Tribal Combat match because I'm a huge Roman Reigns guy. Like when he hit the spear, I screamed "ooh" at the top of my fucking lungs.
Okay.
I'm a huge Roman Reigns guy. If you haven't noticed from my profile picture and my profile on Facebook, I'm also a huge Shield guy.
But they've been gone for years now, and they're not
I know,
coming
but
back.
like, that doesn't mean I still can't like them. I redid them on. I made my own Shield stable on 2K24.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Crabs.
Cause freaking, what is it? Nothing major happened in the male one. Cause I think the only what is it? AJ Styles came back. I think a year of not being active. Speed showed up, and I'm like, oh god, not. I can't say this on press stream. But that black guy is like, oh great, this fucker's here.
Wow.
He had to stop to
Wow.
think for a second. He's like, hold up. Brett's streaming. So,
Yeah,
Uh,
even though
yeah.
granted I'm not white, but when it comes to speed, I will become a guy from the south when my news ready when it comes to speed.
what, I show speed?
Yes.
Well, why the fuck was he in there?
I don't know who it was, but somebody attacked. Otis.
Yeah.
You know how he has that skinny ass Japanese guy as his partner? Apparently somebody attacked him, and Triple H's like, we need somebody, and he pointed to his black ass, and he came out. And I'm like, oh, what a waste of a spot. But luckily enough, I was happy to see that he got speared, and then he got slammed on the announcer table.
Remember when
I
fucking
wish it
Steve
would have slammed
the
him
ring
more
with
times,
Umaga?
probably made him bleed, but sadly that didn't happen. In the back of my mind, I'm like, somebody take out a steel chair, crack his head open.
Irving. Remember when Steve stepped in the ring with Umaga?
Oh, that was fun. That was fun to watch.
He didn't know you were supposed to play dead, so Umaga kept fucking him up.
But fucking, I was gonna say, then fucking Logan's Paul's retarded white ass showed up as number 30. But thank God he got eliminated. Oh, thank God he didn't win.
I saw on Facebook a clip of Logan tossing another guy fucking brass knuckles that Kevin Owens intercepted it and fucking knocked fucking Logan out and the dude with it and won.
Well, that was in the Royal Rumble. Because granted, Owens wasn't part of the Royal Rumble.
I was surprised fucking Triple H hasn't handed that motherfucker the pink slip yet.
I don't even know why they keep him around. He's worthless.
He's also very dangerous, especially with that package pilot driver. Like, damn. Granted, I
Yeah.
use it in 2K24, but that's a video game, so.
Even though, granted, what is it? I was kind of happy seeing in the beginning of it, it was Rey Mysterio versus Pantha. And I'm like,
Yes.
unlike when
Panta's
he was in
a fucking
AEW,
beast.
they know how to use him. Because Pantha, he's spinning around. People don't realize how good he was in Lucha Underground.
He's a fucking beast. The Panta driver looks like it hurts.
Oh, the Canadian power driver that he does?
Yeah. But, what's Sheamus's pasty white ass up to nowadays?
He was part of the Rumble. He came back. You know, people gave him shit because when he came back, he was kind of chubby. But like he mentioned, he was. Go ahead.
Is he allowed to use the bro kick again?
I don't know if I seen him doing it. I haven't paid attention to his moveset.
Because I know Seth is allowed to use the curb stomp again.
Just freaking, I was gonna say, when he came back, people gave him shit 'cause he was kind of chubby. But then he mentioned that he was surprised when the company told him, "Right, you're back in." So he wasn't prepared. He hasn't done any kind of training to get back in shape, but he's in better shape now.
Dude, me and freaking my roommate Matt fucking flipped out when we saw Undertaker come out as the American Badass.
Oh, with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. I heard fucking Kid Rock's American Badass said, like, oh. Another good one entry music he had for the American Badass is the one where he goes, "Dead man walking." That one, that's another good one.
Because I was pretty much watching the Royal Rumble through somebody's live thing on TikTok. But then right towards the end, when fucking they were doing towards the end of the Royal Rumble, his live ended. And I was able to find another guy who was streaming. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, I've been recently getting back into wrestling. I was telling Brittany, whenever you heard Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta Shield, somebody was going through her goddamn table.
I watch it here and there, but at the moment I try to watch it too much. It gets me kind of sad. Cause right now, cause of what I've been going through, my main job was being a wrestling coach, and I can't do it at the
Mm,
moment. I kind of miss being a wrestler.
yeah. I was actually looking around here because I was thinking about getting into pro wrestling. There is actually a pro wrestling promotion here in New York
How old
on
are
the
you?
independent circuit. 22.
It's a 50 toss up. Cause like, if you're thinking about doing WWE, you have a lot of stuff to work on.
Oh, I know. But like, I was thinking, I was gonna go for like a Shield aesthetic for like my ring gear.
I'm gonna let you know right now, when it comes to the amateur circuit, you're gonna be spending a lot more money. You're gonna be earning,
Yeah, I know.
and in the end, you might not even make it.
But I'll have fun doing it.
Cause like one thing, not trying to sound like an asshole because I'm part of that world. I grew up in the wrestling world. The one thing that you don't have is that certain wrestler charisma,
Right.
and,
Yeah.
and that's something that's very, very important to have.
Well, I could
Uh,
probably develop it.
It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, I know.
Again, I'm not trying to like crush you, like give it a try. 'Cause you
No, no.
never know, but still.
All right now.
Like, I was thinking I was gonna be like, do some McFoley shit.
Not to sound like a dick too, considering you're gonna be a dad. That sounds something very retarded to say in the moment, considering all the money is gonna be going to hospital bills.
Yeah.
There's also another thing about too is you're gonna be having a family now. Are you legitimately married or just saying it because you have her knocked up?
Um, well, we're engaged. I'm just calling her wifey.
Okay, because that still comes with a lot of responsibilities, my friend.
Yeah, and we're
Granted,
not even sure if she's
I know you're gonna
pregnant or
be a
not.
great dad, but just
Like, we're not
be
even sure if
careful.
she's actually pregnant or not because we haven't. Like, she took an at-home test, but they're like not that accurate. So we're waiting on to schedule a blood test.
Well, I'm just gonna say two things on that. If she is, congrats, because I know you're gonna be a good papa. And if not, you dodge a bullet and be a lot careful the next few rounds.
Yeah, I will.
Squirt.
I mean, shit, I'm surprised with the amount that I've come before. I'm surprised I've never made a woman pregnant because they never wanted to use a condom. They literally had me stop using them.
I had a few scares with Rosie, and I had like one scare with Danielle, but that was about it.
I've had, yeah, several late periods. I've had several scares. Some that lasted longer than others, and I was like, But I knew, though, every time that I've actively orgasm, I've always pulled out. So I've always known that at least the bulk of it didn't hit them. And these aren't small. Sorry for any colorful language, but these aren't small loads.
Because I know when it comes to Angela, in the very beginning, we mainly did birth control. I mean, not birth control, the Plan B pill. But
Yeah.
even then, that thing's not always guaranteed.
No,
and
it's
like,
not. Because they were on it
oh,
too,
what
my
makes it
exes.
worse when it comes to Angela? She is a heavyset woman. She's bigger, and the bigger the woman is,
take it.
the freaking the pill has the less chance of being effective.
Hmm. Yeah, I've dated women who are on the pill too, so.
It was a lot more. We were a lot more. What is it? Relaxed when she actually got like the official birth control through her doctor.
My exes always seem to have the history of getting pregnant after me. I mean, I'm not kidding. Even women that I wasn't dating got pregnant after I had sex with them. Not from me though. I mean, Heather had a kid. Shauna has a kid. Fucking Stephanie now had a kid. It's like, why does almost every girl I fuck get pregnant later?
The only one I know that I did, I probably could have had a kid, but she had a miscarriage with Stephanie from the high school days. Because freaking, she hooked up with one of her, what is it, guys at her church that she was part of.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they got married, and the marriage didn't even last, like, a year. But she had the miscarriage. I guess it was just too much of a mental burden. And
Yeah.
she became, pretty much the guy divorced her because he couldn't deal with her.
Mm. It wouldn't surprise me if Laura had a kid. Surprised she didn't already.
I know Chickenhead is a mama.
Yes, that I know. I never fucked her though. Thank God. I would never. Ew. Even if she never dated Tom. Ew. And I hung out with her well after I could have. The bitch straight told me she would have fucked me if my dick was 9 inches. Fuck no.
Excuse me. My brother in Christ, what?
Yes, I'm not kidding. I never told her my dick size. It's not. I don't even remember that conversation of. She doesn't know my dick size, and it's not that big. I'm gonna tell.
How do you know?
I'm gonna tell her out. I was gonna tell you outright. My dick's not that big, but she doesn't know my dick size to begin with. It's not like we've talked. I don't even know how the conversation got there, anywhere near there. This girl is okay. I'm not like the pickiest with looks, but this girl doesn't have a personality nor the body that would turn me on in any sense of the word.
Just to put it bluntly, right there, Mercer, the Chickenhead and Laura are these ugly ass bitches that think they're all that just because they're so easy. They think they think they're pretty because so many guys fuck them because they're easy.
I was more or less desperate to try and find a girlfriend. Laura was not someone I really would have been attracted to in the long grand scheme.
So those two are more like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Laura was, yes, because I fucked her.
They're pretty much ugly pick-me girls.
Yeah,
I know that type. I went to school with that type.
they're also like Laura's parents were heavy drug users, so she's also an alcoholic, and she drank a lot and abusive.
I am an alcoholic, but I am a functional alcoholic.
Okay, but I'm not dating you.
I know.
But here's the thing. Laura also was abusive. She was the type that would play mind games, mentally abuse me. Like, she broke my heart in several pieces. She'd hit me in the nuts, stole money from me. She was all that. And she cheated on me. So she played with my heart and brain in many ways. I've even had guys the guys even came over to her house asking to fuck her while I was there. She gave a love note to a friend of hers that to a guy that was dating her friend, the girl Sarah Chickenhead that Irving just mentioned. She gave a love note to her boyfriend at the time, right in front of us both.
So, there is a story I need to hear. Why is she called Chickenhead?
She apparently gave head to a guy in a porta potty. We hung out with friends that somehow knew this, and Tom was dating this girl, and it was.
Oh, I feel bad for Tom.
You want to know another story?
I'm down for story time.
Guess which two girls got into a vehicle and came back with money?
Those two?
Yes. And the drivers were men. Hispanic men. Specifically, Laura liked Mexican and gangbangers. Mm-hmm. I don't know about Sarah's type, but I know Laura's type is Hispanics or black men. Yeah. Yeah. She also had a slutty neighbor who was pretty hot, so that also probably doesn't help.
You should have been that guy that was like, "Oh, you want to cheat on me? Okay, I'll just fuck your neighbor then."
No, but I did kiss Laura's friend, who I don't think she would have really cared.
No.
Didn't go anywhere, but I did. Yeah. Yeah. I found Heather sometime after that, so then it was all good. Those are the three main girls, though. Heather, or Laura, Heather, Shauna, and now Angel, Tiffany. Because Amanda and Stephanie were side chicks that I didn't even expect to even fuck. Amanda, I wanted to try and potentially look for a relationship there, not with her, but just in general, and she wasn't the person I was looking for.
Mm.
She was weird. She had a kid too and played mind games, and I was like, okay, you want to pretend you are coming to my house? Why don't you just go and stay in Chicago and go and take care of your child instead of fucking around with me, who's just got out of a relationship?
I was about to say, why not be a mother instead of fucking with
Me, yeah. I was trying to move on, maybe, but it wasn't gonna happen. And yeah, and we fucked somehow. And she blocked me years later as a result, and told me she still had feelings for me. I was like, look, I get attached, but what the fuck? Leave me alone. Like, if you want to block me, fine. I just said hi because I wanted to see how you were. I'm a nice person. I'm not an asshole. I don't hate you, but you blocked me for no reason whatsoever.
Little piece of information about me and Brittany. We've known each other since 2015.
That's
11 fucking years.
Yeah, that's
11 fucking years. We started dating in 2015. We were on and off until recently.
That's awesome. I'm glad you were able to reconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Angel are seeing each other in June.
You know who else lives in Ohio?
Well, besides Three Legs.
King.
King does, nice. Well, I know Chocolate Chip lives here, PA.
Yeah.
Have you met with him?
I've not met any Twitch streamer.
Y'all
No.
should make plans to hang out, and then maybe come swing up and pick me and Brittany up, and we could all hang out.
One day, not when not this summer, but because me and Tiffany have long planned to hang out, but eventually I will. I'm sure she'll probably. We may do things. I don't know if we'll do any, but I'm sure we'll probably do things. So you'll probably, if we stream. If not, I'll also be visiting Three Legs.
Yeah. Don't forget King.
I would like to, but unfortunately, that's not planned.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
And besides, I'm going to be driving.
Yeah,
I'm good.
If I was going out there to see people, he would be the top on my list because I've known him the longest here at Twitch.
Yeah, because her and Three planned meeting, and I didn't even realize that until after I've already requested the days, and I was like, okay, well, that's fine.
Well, you just give them the easy option. Let's all three of us just fucking hang out.
But I'm not
he wants alone time with her.
That is true. And Kingslayer, yeah. When am I in contact with him? Three Legs, I'm more active in his chat, and I talk to him a bit more. Plus, they're friends. She don't know King, because me and her and Three met kind of like how we met through King. Yeah. So she wants to meet him. Otherwise, if he knew her, yes, Otherwise, yeah, it's not in the cards. But generally, I wasn't expecting to even meet him. I want to be alone with her. Whatever, alone.
He wants some more load time and some wheelie
time. No, that's the last thing that I want, and the last thing that's gonna happen. Please relax on that. I just want to be able to have fun and relax, and game, and talk about cards and whatever the hell else.
So if she wants to Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Apparently, she's trying to make some money.
I'm curious on what they are. Depending on what they are, I'm interested.
Talk to her.
I'm after specific cards because I collect them. I don't play.
I just talk to her. Talk to Tiffany then.
I already have the main one that I've wanted for a while now. I have Dark Magician. First edition. Dark Magician.
I've bought her some Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician stuff. And then, but yeah, if you want some cards, talk to her. She knows more on that than I do.
Oh, and also, one thing you'll like about Brittany, she's a huge Inuyasha fan.
Manga or just anime?
And she's only seen the anime. She's never read the manga.
Nah, you're not
Yeah, I
missing.
know of.
You're not
I've read
really
manga.
She's read the manga.
Okay, I was gonna say never mind. No, so you're not missing too much, but awesome. Well, there you go.
Mhm.
It's one of my favorites.
And I got her into Helsing.
Yeah.
It was kind of
Yes.
funny. I was playing Dying Light 2 yesterday, and I got a bat that smacks zombies and enemies like really far away, and these humans were attacking me. I walk up, I'm like, "Hey guys, how's your health plan?" And they start attacking me like, "Apparently it's great." I had to hit him with the Alucard quote from my bridge.
I don't know how well you could see it. That yellow page, that yellow manga spine. That's all Inuyasha.
I'm trying to get her into Dragon Ball. But she doesn't really care for it all that much.
Yeah. It takes time. There's Dragon Ball Z. There's an Inuyasha poster. There's my controller going shit in my ass.
She's been into Bleach since I met her. Her favorite character's Rukia.
Because if they... Dragon Ball might be hard for people to get into. But it's really great though if they can. Dragon Ball Z, I don't know if they'll get into that then.
I'm watching them in chronological order.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is fantastic. If they can't get into Dragon Ball, they're not gonna get into it with Z either. I'll be damn surprised if they do.
My first exposure to Dragon Ball was Z on Cartoon Network.
Well, yes, so was mine, but I'm just saying, like, Dragon Ball is a lot more wholesome. Z just focuses way too much buff men wanting to fuck each other.
Yeah. But the version of Z I was introduced to was Kai.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Kai. That was the version I was introduced to.
I don't like Kai. I'm sorry, some fillers are alright, but like I skip most of them anyway. But Kai, I just don't like. I don't like.
That's kind
just
of why
how
I'm
they.
iffy about starting Bleach because I don't remember where all.
I don't
the
like
filler...
a lot of. I don't like a lot of the dubbing changes and just. I also don't like the 4Kids version of Dragon Ball. It's where Blue Popo came from. Man.
Blue Popo. Popo has always been a brother.
Yes.
I
Well, that's
mean,
why-
He's not even black. He's Indian.
It's true.
Is he the hoya hoya or the hello customer
I
service?
mean-
Hello, come with customer service.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, he's the quickie mart attendant. No, I mean he does have a flying. He's Aladdin. He has a flying carpet.
He's terrifying in a bridge.
Very. I mean, he's terrifying in general. He scared the shit out of Bulma.
Pecking order.
He scared the shit out of
Bitch slapped
Bulma.
fucking Vegeta.
What the hell? Why did you let me heal? What the fuck?
Oh no.
Okay, I gotta do this again.
Yes, it was only in a bridge though. He doesn't have the power to actually smack. He warned Vegeta not to break the hyperbolic time chamber, but he can't actively do anything about it.
Yeah. But
Even
in a
if he
bridge,
wa-
you can.
Well, they made him, yeah, because they could do that. They had fun with that.
Every time I watch Dragon Ball Abridged, as soon as I get to the cell part, I immediately get the urge to watch Hellsinger Abridged.
Damn it! Go! Now you gotta reload, you fucking bitch. Come on.
Oh, Irving.
Not right now. Not right now. Not right now.
Alright.
Come on,
Anyways.
reload. Reload. What the
Um,
fuck? You stupid white bitch. God damn it.
I started watching the show on Peacock called Yellowstone. It's actually really good. But right now I'm watching Family Guy.
Giggity, 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 goo. Shut up,
Hey,
Mike.
Peter.
Let me borrow your egg beater. Hey, Peter. Let me borrow your egg beater.
Come on.
Holy cripple, he's a
Reload! What the fuck?
Holy cripple, he's a cripple. I see that episode. It's an actual fucking line too. It's really cool.
Yeah, the baseball episode.
I mean, you could tell that Peter's boss of the Happy-Go-Lucky Toy Factory is just genuinely fucking gay.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! No, let me go!
American Dad. American Dad's another good one.
That's what I started watching on Hulu was American Dad because I saw a clip from it on fucking YouTube.
Fuck, why you give me a goddamn fucking butcher in
Brittany
this?
watches the Family Guy, The Simpsons.
I got bored of this. Simpsons.
Come on, alright, one dead, come on. This is such fucking bullshit. Come on, motherfucker, die!
Oh, well, Brittany's watching Dimer right now.
No spoils if you're watching anything new. Last episode I saw. I don't know if you want any spoils, Mercer, but don't say anything either.
I
'Cause
think
I've
she's
already-
watching episode 1.
Never mind.
She's
All
watching
right, well,
episode 1.
I'm just saying, if she's watching Time, I didn't know she was watching it new or not. All right, well
She
then,
said
never
we
mind.
should get into Dragon Ball.
Never
Is it on
mind.
Hulu?
Yep, I hear it.
I got tattoos now. By the way,
Nice.
you've already know about the heartogram, but I got a new one that she did on me. I got an Avenged Sevenfold tattoo.
Mercer, if you're gonna be watching Daima, then I would watch that. It's good.
I'm not really in the mood to watch anime
But-
right now.
Well, I'm just saying, in general, if she's gonna be going through Daima and now at all, I would watch bits of it
I'm
though.
just
It is
seeing if
good.
he likes it.
I like it a lot. If she's not into Dragon Ball, she might not. It's more of Dragon Ball, actually.
I remember you saying that you were kind of iffy on Daima if you were gonna like it or not.
Me at the time before it even released, me,
No, it's
yes,
not me.
I was.
She was watching it in Japanese, which obviously you should watch it in Japanese anyways. But
Yes.
to each their own.
To be fair, usually they give you more a lot of the dubbing has changed a lot of meanings and words.
Yeah.
You get a lot of different lines if you watch in the Japanese version.
So what is in Japanese? It's a pure translation, while in English you have to change it to make it work for English-speaking people. Then, depending on what it is, they gotta censor what they say.
Yep, some things are cut entirely. I was gonna say.
So
Like-
you guys watching Daima on? Is it on Hulu? They know Hulu has a lot of anime.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Oh no, she's watching One Piece.
I can tell you right now for a fact, since I watched enough of it, the orange bricks that used to have a scene where Gohan is talking, but that is a little loud, FYI. Where Gohan is talking, but no words were coming out. You just see his mouth moving. So they fucked up horrendously.
Yeah, they should have changed the animation there.
And that's not even the dubbing so much. That's that's the animation studio.
Apparently, there's a new Gundam anime.
Nah.
Oh god,
Oh.
that's a blast from the fucking past.
I haven't
We
seen
don't
Gundam
do
since
Gundam.
Wing. I haven't seen Gundam since Wing, but I was never really big into Gundam.
I watched
The-
Transformers 1 the other night.
The only weird mechish anime I ever really cared about was Gurren Lagann.
That was a really good one.
I liked Evangelion.
It's a little too all over the place for me. Hard to follow. Um,
I watched the full thing when it comes to Evangelion, but there are some things I still don't understand about it.
yeah, that's hard to follow for me.
Yeah,
I've
if they would
watched,
have
I've watched.
started it out with the angels, like when they first appeared, it would have made sense.
What's it called? What's it called? It was sci-fi. I know Outlaw Star was a good anime that I love because it's a space pirate show.
I also like
Cowboy Bebop is another one, sort of. Cowboy Bebop, they're not really pirates the same way. These
Yeah,
are
they're
more like
bounty hunters.
these are more like yeah. They're Outlaw Star is more like space pirate wizards because they use like special magic bullets because they have guns.
Oh, so it's like Star Wars, the anime.
Kind, I guess, but with guns,
When you
but
said-
with magical guns. But there was a sci-fi anime I only saw season 1 of. I forgot what it was called. The guy had some weird eye powers. It wasn't. He operated a mech.
Was it the Big O?
No. A Big O's
I
another
think,
alright
Pacific,
one.
I think Pacific Rim had an anime.
But it's a modern anime that I borrowed from a guy that we went to school with in college. I forgot what it was called though. It was season 1 of something, but it was the main character had like an eye ability.
Oh,
I
did
don't
he,
remember.
did their eyes like grow red when he used his abilities?
Yes, it did, and it had like a weird bird-shaped symbol or whatever the symbol was.
I think
He
I
wo-
know
he
what you're
wore-
talking
he
about,
wore,
but I can't remember
like,
the name of it.
He wore like a, you know how like vampires wear the cowl with the cape that stick up. He wore something like that had like one of those. If I recall correctly, it was like black or purple. He had like dark hair.
Yeah.
Code
He
Geass.
was Thank you. That's it. I seen season 1 of that, and I was like, not really my thing.
I like my mech. The one thing I couldn't really get into with anime was the video game animes, like Sword Art Online. And the only one that I liked that
Dot
was a
Hack
video
was
game
good.
anime was
Dot Hack.
The one that
Dot
what-
Hack is good.
sorry, the one that I liked that was a video game anime was Overlord.
Sword Art was alright, then it died. It died to me at the end of Sword Art, and then it died further at Gale. I was like, what are you now doing? And then it went further. I was like, okay, you're. Then, like, yeah, him becoming a girl, and then it went further beyond that. I was like, yeah, Gale Online, the second season, is him becoming a girl and using guns.
That sounds like some Alucard shit. Remember, in like Helsing, when Alucard said that when he was a chick in the 40s.
Yeah. And then I mean then there's Dot Hack, which I don't remember too much the whole thing, but it's another anime where they're stuck in a video game. But it doesn't
Overlord was a good
but
one.
it doesn't involve like, oh, they're stuck in a video game. If they die, they're gonna die through that headset. Nothing like that. But there's also a video game of Dot Hack. There's a video game franchise, but it's not based on a video game. It's just an anime that's based on an MMO, like how Sword Art is.
Didn't didn't PSO get an anime?
Yes, PSO2. Yes, that's another weird one that has a mix of reality and video game because they literally are. That game is
you know what
chilling,
sucks about the,
so fucking
there
bad.
was
I hate it.
Right,
I
that
hate
kind of
anime.
reminds me. There was a Fine Star anime I was watching on Hulu before we lost it. It was kind of intriguing to watch, but it was in Japanese, but never finished it.
Yeah, PSO2 chilled so hard I could not get past the first few episodes because it's literally just people in the real world in that anime playing PSO, and then they go inside the PSO world, and then like the main character is like a cast or something, if I recall correctly. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And they're like comedy relief. I'm like, wait, what's happening?
Why is the main character comedy relief?
I
That's
don't
not how that
remember. I don't remember. I just remember them being weird. I don't know if they were totally comic relief, but I just remember them
That's
being
like
weird.
Ichigo
And
taking
female.
Joe's place as the comedy relief.
I think I may be mixing it up with a bunch of details. If I recall correctly, it's also female.
I'll be right back.
Don't leave me. But no, like PSO2, like I couldn't. I was like, okay, that's an actual fucking anime based off a video game, based on a video game. It's video gameception because it's them playing PSO within PSO the anime. Yes. I'd be like Sword Art playing a video game, even though the anime is not based on the video game. It's the other way around. That's all it was, a promotional anime. At least that's the way I see it. I mean, that's what Daima is, but Daima is actually not fucking chilling like that. Daima's literally just a promotional anime. I don't know how... I'm surprised it was an actual series.
That's gonna remind me, thanks to you, I gotta go back and like actually play the dot hack games on here that I got from the PSN store.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, the entire collection. Dot hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta play that too. I have it on PC and that.
I know my next goal is to try to get the YS games on here.
Yay. Oh man, 8 is so good. I need to beat that. I'm at the end of it. Yes, 8 is so good. It's beautiful. I need to actually start playing them eventually because I have a ton of Tales of Ys, a few Ys games.
Oh, it kind of reminds me, bro. Once you're able to do those Tales of, once you're able to order Tales of Great F games, if it's not too pricey, can we do a charging cable for the PS5 controller? It's just to have one, because the one I have starting to whack out if they're not expensive.
Yeah. Fuck controllers.
Because like the one I have, like I told you, the one I've been using from the Bluetooth speaker from the Sony thing, it's starting to frizz out. I mean, I want to have one that works. At least that way, once you start playing something, I'm set. Because I can't exactly be using the charging dock if we're gonna be doing co-op games down the road. But again, I have no idea like which C-type chargers are best for a controller.
I have no idea.
Unless any kind of C-type charger thing will work, but then again, me no comprende.
I
I'm
wouldn't
basic
know.
when it comes to technology.
I've connected other USB-Cs that don't charge it, and then there's some that do, and then I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. That's why my dock has just become the standard.
Yeah, because like I use the dock, but I use it when I'm not gaming anything, so I just sit there and charge.
And then there's times where it doesn't want to charge my controller, so then I'm just like, what point? What are you even doing? I mean, that thing was meant to be the general idea, because I don't like cables anyway. Well, charging cables, I really don't like having to have my controller connected. I'm so used to the PS3's short-ass distant controller cable, and that controller needs to be pretty much charged all day, all whatever, because that thing dies so damn fast.
Yeah.
And then they just get worse with age, so the controllers die faster. The cable breaks, and like I've already gone through like 50 controllers. It's just like it's like I don't even know what the point of having a. They should just make a fucking slot that's totally, universal. I'm sorry, that's what they call them, but they're not. They're universal for, say, phones can connect to a controller. My Switch charging cable can connect to whatever it connects to, but they're not all universal with every other thing. They should, but they need to be. Like seriously. Just make one thing that somehow can just connect every type of thing and charge whatever you want to charge.
Like, cause I know I gotta be careful with when it comes to Nintendo, cause like I can't use a regular C-type charger on it, cause I run the chance of frying the system.
Yeah. Understandable.
Out of curiosity, is Disney still trying to buy Nintendo?
No.
Oh, I heard that they were for like a while.
There's no reason for Disney to buy Nintendo. What's in here?
Someone likes Android 18 on Facebook. Oh yeah. Someone really likes Avery. Give me.
So, like, I do TikTok. Like, I post shit on TikTok, and I've been wanting to get 3 of my friends together, and we all dress up as the Shield, and we just stand there with our fists together like they did in the ring as a video. I think it would be kind of cool.
Do it.
Wait a minute, why are you guys level 32 when I even can't get to level 32?
They cheated. They have hacks.
What it feels like is the max level in Dead Island is 30.
Don't you hate when games do that? Oh, hey, your max level is this, but we're gonna level beyond it because fuck you.
It's not
So what
as
do you-
bad as Borderlands did with the OP levels, the enemies like jump hardcore levels on you.
So, like, what game are you playing, Irving?
Dead Island 2.
Oh, I love that game.
I
You got
want
the
to say I'm
Wolverine
towards
claws?
the end. No, but I'm towards the end of it. I'm trying to do all as much side quests as I can before I pretty much finish the story.
Yeah, me and my buddy, Scotty are working on Dead Dying Light 2 at the moment. And I
Right
just
now,
had
it's
some
on the
random
what?
I was playing yesterday and I forgot to set my lobby to friends only, and this random dude pops in, drops me a whole bunch of OP shit, and dips. I'm like, oh, thank you. And he dropped me a club that I was telling you guys about earlier that like sends zombies to the moon, and it has infinite durability. And he gave me a throwable frying pan, and I'm like, well, I am Thor and Captain America now.
Because right now, what is it? When Dead Island 2 and Dying Light 2 first dropped, I used a library copy on the PS5, but they were the PS4 copies. But it still gave me the option to play the PS5 version. You know how like it does it, where it go download the digital one, but you have to use your PS4 disc to play it.
Mhm.
So I was doing that for a while, but eventually I had to return them, so I deleted them. But then, what is the catalog? I could download Dying Light and Dead Island 2. But for some odd reason, it kept giving me the same versions that required a PS4 disc. But I had to go in and figure out how to like download the PS5 digital only version that didn't require the PS4 disc. But I figured out. I'm playing them now.
Like what I was going to tell you earlier, I have access to Borderlands 1, 2, pre-sequel, and 3 now, so if you ever want to run through those sometime, we can.
I have most of them downloaded, except for the first one, because that one's on the physical copy. I have 2 pre-sequel and 3 along with the one-shot adventure, Fantasy Wonderland downloaded.
A couple of like last year around, I forgot when, but the Handsome Collection was only $9.
Nice.
So I copped that.
You're a handsome collection.
The only thing that you probably don't have that for comes to Borderlands 2 is the fucking I was able to get it for free for being a long time player of the Gearbox. But what is it? They dropped the DLC in Borderlands 2 that connects it to Borderlands 3. Gives you a little story on why Sanctuary was built a ship, and increases the level cap to 80. And it gives you reskin of the pros and weapons, are like all rainbow colored. 5 for
Nice.
Sanctuary. But I think if you want to nab that, I think it's like $16 or probably less by now in the PSN store.
Yeah, but I haven't looked for people to play Borderlands with me, so I've already beaten 3, so I already have a character started on 3. The gun I main is the Doom Super Shotgun. I like my Jacob's weapons.
I just main the Siren.
In Borderlands 2, I'm 0.
If it took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
In Borderlands 2, my mains are 3 of them. My mains, the Siren, the Gunstriker, and the Macromancer.
I like 0. Yeah, I've always played as 0 because I like his sword.
Rude. How dare you?
He just looks cool to me. I'm always 0. So.
How dare you look?
I just mainly rely on the Gunstriker and the Siren and Necromancer because of their endgame abilities. Because I pretty much do the raid bosses solo.
I haven't really experimented with any of the other classes in 2, except for the Psycho.
And that I do the OP levels and that shit's hard. And it's just if you do it's doable, but if you do them like say with Zero or the Commander, just shooting yourself in the foot. Because Borderlands OP levels is extremely broken and unbalanced and unfair to the player.
I've also started to get back into Red Dead Redemption. Hey,
Oh,
Brett's got a
goddammit, there
Pikachu.
has to be a butcher.
I've long had Pikachu, but yes.
So, do you, like, sometimes change the names of your Pokemon, or are you like me and you just leave the names the same?
Predominantly, I don't change my nickname my Pokemon, but there are rare cases where I may. Like, there was a Hariyama in Gale of Darkness that a mod by the name of Majin Senpai wanted me to name him Majin since he's a fat sumo wrestling fighting type Pokemon. Other than that, no.
You playing Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald?
I'm playing Sapphire specifically for the stream, but I've played all 3. Well, I've played Ruby.
If you ever play Ruby on stream and you capture, can you set Groudon?
I have captured. I've caught Groudon on stream. You'll have to search through some of my last few streams.
Well, I mean, like if you ever do it in the future, can you set Groudon's nickname?
Oh yeah, sure. What do you need? What?
Name him Mercer after me since he's my favorite Pokemon.
Well, I wish I would have done that when I caught him. I will do that next Groudon, then I guess.
Alright.
I know I could change his name, but
Either
catching
with
it.
Groudon
Catching
or Poochyena.
Oh,
I like Groudon and Poochyena.
Oh, Mighty Yenna's nice. Well, I could do Groudon if you want him, or a Poochyena. I mean, whichever. I can change the name, but I feel like capturing and naming it is much more memorable.
Meaningful.
Meaningful, yeah.
Why do you have 3 Zigzagoons on your team?
I'm trading to Gale of Darkness. I was trading between GameCube games and this because I'm completing the decks for the... That's my series that I'm doing with Pokemon. I'm completing the Pokedex on every game, just one of them on stream. I'm not completing every Pokemon game, and otherwise I'd be on fucking Gen 2 still.
I also like Gyarados as well.
But no, like I'm playing every Pokemon game that I originally played when it first came out. And I'm completing the Pokedex on each one. I'm keeping the Pokemon on every single one, but I need doubles to complete other versions, so I'm going to be needing doubles. So that's why I've already played and beat Ruby off my own time. I'm going to work on Emerald so I can get whatever out of that and get another set of the legendaries and starters or not starters, but the legendaries out of that. And then I can, once I play Fire Red and Leaf Green, I need the starters and I need Mewtwo out of that. I'll be playing Leaf Green as well, but my main game is going to be Leaf Green on stream. But just like how Sapphire, I started with Red because that was the first version. I started with my brother at Blue. Then I had Silver, he had Gold. And then
I heard gold is worth.
Sorry, I had gold. No, I had gold. He had silver. Sorry, I played gold. Gold and silver. All the old first 3 Gen games are really a lot of money. Gen 4 and on start to slow down on it, but they are. The first 5 games, 5 generations will cost you some money. Hundreds, a couple hundreds at least. You got to be careful though too. You got to make sure they're real.
Yeah.
If you want, like, the game to work fully, or any like whatever trading features, or if you're just like me, I'm an actual Pokemon lover. I don't want any fake because otherwise, yeah, what's the point? I don't know why my alerts aren't. I don't know where my sound is for my alerts.
There I do it for you.
Yeah, I
And
don't know.
then my favorite one, the Dark Souls moan.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
I just don't know where my alert sound went.
I finally got around to playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't really play much of it, but I'm really looking forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Nice.
Because us Assassin's Creed fans have been begging Ubisoft to go to Japan for since the game launched back in 2007. I also recently played through all the Uncharted games again.
Card with the save file.
Yeah, because that works. I don't know why my alerts don't. Sorry for that burst of audio. I was testing, because that's where my alert sound comes from. It's my Windows. It's Windows sound. I don't know why my alerts are broken. Sound-wise. It is really weird.
Who did I get as a starter? In your in-stream Pokemon shit? Because I know in the Discord I have Mudkip.
You have Sobble. Fucking...
Who the fuck is that?
It's the Sword and Shield starter.
That explains I've never played Sword and Shield.
Water starter. He's water though.
I like my water types because I like Mudkip. So the only fire type the only 2 fire types that I like are Charmander and Groudon.
Groudon's not fire. He's ground.
Oh, ground and dragon, right?
He's not dragon at all. He's ground. Just
Oh.
ground.
Oh.
Like Groudon. Ground. A lot of your Pokemon names... Pokemon names will tend to give it away, too, as to what they are based on or what they are. But no, Groudon is ground. He's not fire at all. Despite being in a volcano.
Yeah.
But no, that explains his ability to raise the land. That's his whole storyline gimmick. That, and he does cause Sunny Day, though. He does learn fire moves. And can cast, he has Drought, which is automatic. That's a grass move. I don't recall if he can learn that. Charizard can learn that. Solar Flare.
It's something with the sun.
He does. He has an automatic ability called Drought that causes Sunny Day. Which which can either be his downfall, because if any grass type is out, their solar beams is instant turn, and he's dead. But he can use fire moves, which buff them, which is something he doesn't have the stab boost ability, the stabs on. Other than that, like, Groudon is weaker than Kyogre in terms of typing, but I like Groudon better.
Because he looks cooler. Unless you get him in
And
shiny,
he's a-
then he looks like shit.
Yes, literally. And to be fair, like, water is my favorite, one of my favorite typings, and Kyogre is not bad at all. I just don't like it over Groudon.
Did you ever get into Bakugan?
No.
When I got into Bakugan, my typing that I liked in that was Darkus. And that's just because I liked the color. Purple and black. Yep. I need to get Pokeballs now.
Poke Shop. Space, the ball you want to buy.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really know how you make money outside of whatever battles, because I don't really see anyone doing any of the battle-oriented stuff. But I'm assuming you just get money just by being here, or just by now that you've started. I don't really know.
I want Master Balls, damn it.
Booty balls. Big booty. Yup.
Oh, I put that's where I fucked up. I put Pokestock because I was thinking fucking Pokemon Go. Alright.
No, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Ho.
Alright, this quest was worth it.
Pokemon Go and
Legendary, right?
Pokemon Ho. Legendary.
Why can't I buy a Master Ball? That's some bullshit.
You're probably broke. You just start. Chill.
No, it says you can't buy that item. What the fuck? My brother in Christ.
Yeah, you're broke.
I don't know how
And
to
I-
fucking get money.
And I also wouldn't think you'd be able to buy a Master Ball. But I could be wrong on that. It's also a different type of Pokemon game.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that explains it. I have none. I don't know how to get money.
Are you money?
I wish I was fucking money.
Oh yeah, I'm rich. Yeah, it's just in general, just over time you'll get money. Oh yeah, because I barely do any of that. Season 12. All right, of whatever that means.
Okay, this is Master Ball, events or, Poke Daily. I'm trying to figure out how to get fucking money.
Get it right now. Buy 50 Master Balls.
I wish I would buy like 1,000 so that way I can catch whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, but I haven't really seen anything major pop up yet. Besides maybe some third stages.
I don't know how to fucking. It doesn't tell me how to make money.
I think you just get it over time, because I didn't do anything and I am sitting with money.
Oh, okay. Well, guess I'll
Like-
just leave it be. Like, I haven't even fucked with the Pokemon shit in the Discord since I
Well, generally,
Oh.
just when you see a Pokemon appear, just try and type in Pokecatch See what you can. If you have a Pokeball, you'll try and catch it, and then just do that over time and play as you come in here, and you'll have money. Buy your
Yeah, and
Master Man's balls later.
And I need to like build up my fucking channel points again. I had a shit ton of Mosetta
Yeah, now you're
on
probably.
my other account, my old account, and now I'm fucking broke as shit.
I don't know why my alerts aren't working though.
Because right now I'm sitting at 450 Mosetta right now.
No. That sucks.
Yeah. And I lost my mod status in chat.
My mojo.
It looks like a wee baby. Get in my belly. We're doing fucking Austin Powers over here.
I lost my mojo, baby. Yeah. This tastes like shit. It is shit, Austin. Sockway nut. Sockway nut. Don't be a zigzagoon. Duh. Nobody likes a zigzag butt.
Went to the Safari Zone to get Pikachu, right?
That is correct, actually. Yeah, Jen, the Ruby and Sapphire have a Safari Zone, yes. And Pikachu is there, that is correct. One of the few Gen 1 Pokemon in this game. I've traded an Abra. I have him too, though. But yeah, he's one of the few. I also got Pinsir and Heracross there. He's not Gen 1, but Pinsir is.
Oh. Shiny Pikachu is just a
Yeah,
darker
dark,
shade of
slightly tanned. Yeah, some electric types tend to get a. Electric types tend to get a tan color. Yeah, they're kind of
It's
bad.
the fucking Donald Trump of fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, there is that. Yes, they have that.
Orange.
They have that in Sun and Moon. Yes.
And it looks like it gets a little pompadour.
Yeah, that fucking weird weasel, like, whatever the fuck that thing is.
On top of its head.
No, the Pokemon that looks like Donald Trump, the weasel Pokemon. But yeah, the
no,
weird fur.
I'm looking at pictures from the anime, and it's got a little pompadour on top of its head. It's got the Johnny Bravo hair.
Well, that's what the Pokemon does have. That's just like, yeah, it's got that weird hair and that stand, the way he stands and looks with his eyes closed. Fucker.
Little guy looks like he's about to make America great again.
Oh, he will be.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, he definitely will be.
So, out of curiosity, is Charmander in the Safari Zone?
I wish, otherwise I'd have all the starters. No. No, you have to get them off of Fire Red and Leaf Green if you're talking about getting them in Ruby and Sapphire. I literally have to play through pretty much every Gen 3 game just to complete 2 Gen 3 games.
See, I think my favorite shiny is Shiny Gyarados, the red Gyarados.
That's good. I mean, I like it too, but sadly it's just given to you. So I kind of like, and I've grew up with it, so I kind of like became stale on just
Is
Gyarados.
it possible to get a shiny of a mythic like
Yes.
Jirachi or Mew?
Oh yeah. You just gotta Mew. I don't know about Jirachi, but Mew, yes. Mew has old in-game events that I believe you can shiny hunt.
Yep.
I'm not sure about ones that are just straight given to you by NPCs, because there's plenty of events like the Pokemon Go, or not Pokemon Go, but the Let's Go Pikachu Eevee Mew that is given to you. I don't know,
How do
because
you spell,
Jirachi.
how do you spell Jirachi?
Jirachi, I think. I don't know. I know you can hunt him. I just don't know which variant. The Celebi in the eShop for Crystal, you can shiny hunt.
I know they
Oh,
gave away shiny Jirachi Celebi and all that in past games. But
Yes.
now for the Switch games, if you want to get them shiny, the only way to get them is by attaining them through events and Go and putting them on in their Pokemon home.
Yeah,
So just out of curiosity, does Jirachi usually have multicolored tassels on its head?
no.
Oh no, it usually has blue ones, right?
The tags, you mean? I thought they were
Yeah.
blue.
I think the only thing that's different with the shiny is its skin turns pink, and its lines on its eyes and the tassels on its head turn red.
Yeah, because it's yellow or whatever it was.
Its head thing becomes a sun bleached yellow.
Yeah, because it depends. A lot of your events are shiny locked, but there's some cases where legendaries and mythicals events
And
can be
shiny
shiny
Spirelli is
hunted.
pink.
Yes, and he can be shiny hunted in the eShop of Crystal. Because he's an in-game event that's straight given to you.
The Celebi movie was my favorite movie because it featured my favorite Pokeball, the Dark Ball.
It is a cute movie, but it's not. Unfortunately, it wasn't my favorite. I like the Mewtwo Mew movie in Pokemon 2000 the most, and then I really liked Gen 3. Pokemon 3 is a good movie, just not as good, and I really like the Latias movie. That's I think is 5. I think.
Yeah. I have the one I have of the Mewtwo movies is the one where he has the island.
I mean, there's 2 movies though. Yes. I'm just trying to make sure which one you're specifically mentioning, because the first one he takes over an island. The second one, I don't know if it's an island per se, but he does run away with his Pokemon from that movie to a secluded place. I would assume wouldn't be just some random place that is, where people are. So I would assume it's probably more islandish. I could be wrong on the second one, but the first one, yes, is an island, which is Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yes, didn't eat them yet. I found my chocolate donuts.
And then Mewtwo Returns is
Oh,
is the sequel.
Pokecatch won't oh, it's his winner is revealed in 90 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, like, hold on. You most likely are entered in. It
I'm
gives
gonna
time
go since
for.
I'm the only one going for it.
Yeah, it wants
What
to give.
Swirlix. What is that?
It's a weird cotton candy Pokemon.
That's a Gen 3 one, right?
Nope. It's
Oh.
Gen 6 X and Y.
Ah.
The hell? There is no chocolate donut Pokemon. Not yet, anyway. We have ice cream. And that, and cotton candy. I mean, we'll have a donut soon.
Oh, it's just that earlier when I got my food from my mom, she
Yes, I
gave
did
me a
catch it.
bag
Cool.
of lemon chips or lemon flavored chips. And in the fridge we have Hostess small mini donuts, like 3 in a package. And I pretty much ate all the we had a assorted pack of the chocolate ones and the powdered donut ones, and I already ate all the powdered donuts ones. And I grabbed the little thing of chocolate ones. I thought I ate them already, but nope, they're still here. So I'm like, yay!
Yay, donuts. Donut nuts, donut nuts, go nut nuts, donut. Hey, see, you made $194 for no reason. Now you're rich, bitch. Rich, bitch. Rick James, bitch. Kill yourself.
Cause I know the mom was complaining I'm eating these donuts, but like, you should be happy I have an appetite.
Yeah. Cream pie.
So I know once I'm done with this, I'll probably delete it and then go to Dying Light.
No, not dying of light. Is the light dying? You have to save the light.
Can I go back this way? Yeah, oh, yes I can. So, now this one backtrack over here. There is a freaking, one of those blocks that don't come with views.
Don't do that. Never. Never.
I thought they were gonna be annoying to unlock, considering you don't find the fuses in the wild in the map, or the zombies don't drop them. You can only buy them from the merchants or throughout the maps,
Yeah.
and they're pricey. They're like what is it? 1,500 for one fuse, and you can only carry 3. And throughout all the maps, there's like certain like locked off like either little rooms or sections that require the fuse to open up, and it just pretty much just gives you what is it? Cool like what is it? Weapons or stuff for your crafting.
Hmm. That's awesome. I'm running out of balls.
No. What are you snacking on?
Caramel corn. Caramel popcorn.
Oh, that's some good stuff. Where is like overall, when it comes to this Dead Island 2 game, granted it's not made by Deep Silver anymore, I'll probably give it either a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Cause like I already told you, my only issue is what it is. I can't increase my inventory, so that's a pain in the ass. Your level cap is only 30. There's no skill tree, and you just have to rely on using card system to make your character stronger.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's kind of cool how they upgraded some of the special effects from the first game, but there's some that are missing. I just remember the fucking thing was called the Jaggernaut, the fucker that was all bounded up and just charged at you.
Oh, yeah.
Good old poop. Poopy hammer.
Butthole face, butthole face, butthole face, face. Zigzag. I have to go wee wee bee 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 bee.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Don't break out my balls.
Are there any Pokemon that don't have a shiny variant?
No. Every Pokemon has a shiny. Unless the newer games are like stopping and don't do shinies on some new Pokemon, but I doubt that every Pokemon, ever since Gen 2, every Pokemon that has a shiny variant. Just some are locked, depending on what event or certain legendaries in game are locked. I think a lot of the later gen legendaries are locked, shiny locked, but because I know X and Y's were shiny locked, so I think X and Y on for the most part, their legends are locked. Because every other legendary down, I know for a fact, because Heart Gold I RNG'd every single legendary in that game. So I have shiny Grata and Kyogre and all them, and every other legendary that Heart Gold has, Mewtwo and all them. They're on my auras. They're real. They're legit. Those, I plan on doing RNGing again on Heart Gold if I can get it working. I can take name requests for the shinies. But any future Pokemon, you could probably give me one for Leaf Green. Because I think it would be more fun to actually use. Because if I nickname a Pokemon now, I'm not going to really use it. I'm done with the game, I just need to complete the decks. So, I mean, if you want to nickname a Pokemon, you can for Leaf Green. I don't know if I'm going to be having any of the starters. I'm not going to be having Mightyena and a Groudon, that's for sure. Not till later.
So, what are the starters in Leaf Green?
It's Gen 1, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur.
Well, if you go with Charmander, you can name Charmander after me. 'Cause
I'll name a Charmander. I will be using both Squirtle and Charmander, so I'll name a Charmander after you. If it's, well, if it's a boy, no, I'm kidding. If it's a girl, I'll name Mercer.
Mercer, too?
Sexy Mercer.
You assholes. Oh, this hard. Bitch move. Bitch move that island. Bitch ass move.
Zigzagoon, you're not deserving of a Premier Ball. I'm happy
Premier
that I
Balls
caught.
are just a fancy Pokeball, right?
Yes, and I caught Groudon in one.
How the fuck?
Luck! He was being a pain in the ass. But luck. That's just RNG. You just throw balls after like a freaking hour-long fight with a legendary. They randomly get caught in Pokeballs for me. And that's all a freaking Premier Ball is. It's just a white Pokeball. But
What did you use the Master Ball on?
well, I didn't actually pick up the Master Ball in Ruby. My Sapphire, I used it on Kyogre. I forgot to save in front of him, which was a mistake. Yeah. I had no balls
Shit,
otherwise.
I missed a Pokemon. Fuck.
But I kind of, when I was rushing through Ruby, I kind of forgot the Master Ball. Not a big
Then
deal.
you got to fucking.
But I showed it. It's
Groudon,
on
and
Steam.
You're probably looking for the Master Ball, and you're like, where the fuck?
No, I guess. I mean, I knew where it was, but I just forgot it, I guess. It's kind of like it's an item you can miss like I did, but it's kind of like not something you go out of the way for. It's in the area that you need to do to even get Groudon to be, fightable. You do a thing and
Yeah, when
tackle
you get the orb.
Yeah, you tackle the team and go through their hideout and all that shit, and eventually you'll get the Master Ball.
So you're playing Sapphire right now, right?
I am on Sapphire, correct.
Alright, so you're dealing with Team Aqua.
Well, I beat the game, but yes, here's proof of Sapphire. But yeah, the game is beat, but yes, I was fighting Aqua. In Kingdom Hearts. No. But yes, correct. Agua. Team Agua. Agua. Aqua. Let's not lose this like I did that Electric, apparently. I gotta go and catch me another one of him. I don't know how. I must have traded him. Too lazy. Yeah. I mean, I can always check. I don't remember how I would have done that. Whatever. I ran out of balls and I have 2 full boxes. That is quite a bit of Pokemon. That is 60. A little more than that because I have a team of it. But that is 60 Pokemon. So each box holds 30. I'm 1 Pokemon shy of a full 2 boxes, so I almost have a team of that and a Super 6. So 66, I'm nearly. I'm 60, 65, I think, give or take. Yeah. Now, time to be a stripper. Ah! Okay, controller. Don't be a stripper. Only I can strip. Twitch won't ban me because I work for them directly. No. Touch my body, baby. Oh, second. I'm bootyful. Are you bootyful? Oh. But yeah, there she is. My blue baby. My favorite colors are blue and green. Predominantly it was blue. But I also added green. Yes. Back when Pokemon cartridges looked cool. I'm a stripper. Mercer's a stripper. Are you a stripper? Mercer's a stripper. Golden. Oh my god, my controller is walking on its own slow. Thank God for my damn digital frickin' memory card. Or damn digital data. I was able to transfer this to my damn memory card from an emulator. If I didn't, I wouldn't be able to be doing this right now because the Wii doesn't like me.
What's up?
My Wii is jailbroken, and I can't use this transfer. What I'm doing right now is I'm transferring from a GameCube game to the GBA game to complete Sapphire, because you need to play Gale of Darkness and Coliseum. My Wii, for some reason, doesn't work with the transfer cable, and my Gale of Darkness file wasn't saved on a traditional GameCube memory card. It was saved on my Wii. External memory hard drive, external hard drive that I have that I use to jailbreak it. That's where all my data is. So I had to take the raw save files and convert it through the Dolphin emulator, which is the GameCube emulator, and then take that from my PC, put that onto an SD or a SD card and or my USB that I have, which, by the way, is connected to a transfer cable that I used to use for an Xbox 360's hard drive. That's how whenever you swap between Xbox 360's hard drives, like I did, and Irving had to crack the hard drive case off of, yeah, that's what that's connected to. If I could show it.
I need to hear the story about Irving cracking the hard drive case open.
But yeah, the fucking Wii doesn't work with that cable, so I had to transfer my fucking files from my Wii that I didn't know was on my Wii to the GameCube. Luckily, because I wouldn't be able to do this otherwise. And as for Irving cracking open the case, I really don't remember too much of it. I just wanted to change hard drives, and I could break it open, but I wouldn't really be able to do it without actually breaking it, because I don't really have the greatest strength, and Irving is stronger than I am, so he broke it for me. But he didn't break the hard drive off. And I had I had a way to connect that, so my hard drive, I had a slot that I put the new one in, that's why.
Yeah, because some reason when you pulled off the hard drive from the original 360, it was encased like a metal casing.
We had to.
Because originally we were trying to do it like, get the screws out and all that, but after a while I was like, well, fuck it, just give me the thing, and I just pulled it apart.
Yeah, so there's a trend.
Piss off Irving, because that could be my face.
Don't piss off Irving, literally. If you want to do that, say something racist. Like, he'll probably not be as mad with you, but when it came to the guy who did it, he broke my mirror. No hesitation. Just like how I got up and broke a wall in front of the same person for no reason. No hesitation. Well, the reason I had a girl cheat on me. But yeah, he said racist shit to him, and Irving just got up, picked him up, boom. Cracked my mirror.
It's kind of like freaking, what is it, Dragon's friend? He said he had the retard string. I have my moments with retard string as well.
You're also just naturally stronger than me, that's why. I'm not the strongest person. I may have gotten a lot stronger with work and slight exercise, but I've long realized I do not have, like, actual strength. I have muscle, sure. Do I have strength? Strength? No. No, I don't. I've always been thin and weak. That's always been like, I'm that trope. You know what I mean? I'm the nerd, the literal weak person.
We also gotta take into account back then, I was heavily still in the wrestling training.
Also, you're bigger than me on top of it. Not that weight also matters 100%, but you are also, like, you have more mass. You have more muscle mass to gain than I would. Plus, yes, you're more... that's why I've always considered you more in shape, despite your size.
It's kind of like, I'm like the sumo wrestler. They don't look like they're in shape, but they are.
I mean, yeah, you wrestled, and you, on top of the exercise you gotta do for wrestling, plus me and you worked out together. I mean, there's that.
Yep.
But no, I never was the strongest, and I've realized that at work even now with some of the heavy shit. Plus, like, I've also, it doesn't help, like, it's to the point where even my size doesn't help. It adds to it, because if I was stronger, my size wouldn't matter. But if I was taller, there's parts where things would be a lot easier for me. And it's just like, curse, damn you all. I'm weak to the point where size would help me. Yeah. Booty.
Yeah, man, those were the days.
Ooh, the animation. This cable actually glows instead of sparklies and electrics. Mmm,
I know I gotta say though, one of my favorite memories from like our high school days was when I made fucking Chris Piros throw up in the wrestling match. So I'll never forget bumping into him and Kelly in Tourfest, and Kelly like, oh, Chris is such a good wrestler. He watches WWE all the time. And I'm like, well, bitch, I'm an actual wrestler. Let's do this. Then we went to the little park by the Oktoberfest.
So, I know it's probably an easy WWE move to master, but I've mastered the art of the spear.
Good for you.
I've mastered
And-
how to masturbate.
I've pissed off a lot of my friends playing 2K24 with them because my main fucking move I rely on is the spear.
Cause as you already know, bro, I cannot stand, I despise with a passion all those fuckers. All they do is just watch WWE or these other stuff and think just because they watch it, they know real wrestling.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean,
They
when you're
don't
passionate about
understand the fucking
can
sacrifice and pain that goes into it. Cause like, what is it with the fucking Danielle, her black friend, that Isaiah guy, all the time talking about WWE. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't know shit about wrestling. And I challenged him. He's a lot bigger than me. I'm only like what, 5'4", and this fucker, I want to say he's like 5'8" or 5'9". Pussy. Never accepted my challenge.
See, Irving, like I would wrestle you, but it's just to fuck around.
You still
Not,
don't.
I
You
take
still don't
wrestling
wrestle.
seriously, Mercer.
I like to roughhouse, is what I like to do.
Giggity. But
You have no idea how heavily involved my family is in the wrestling world. It's just, I get ick bite when people talk about it. I don't have no clue about it.
Trust
Granted,
me,
I'm not talking about if you talk about like WWE, go ahead. I know you're a fan of wrestling,
Yeah.
but like it's just that the people can't stand that thing just because they watch it, they know all about it. They're like,
No.
oh, I watched this, I could
Like
do
there's
that.
some
it's
fucking
frustrating.
moves that I don't dare attempt because I'm afraid of hurting the person I'm fucking around with and myself.
you're a big guy too, Mercer.
Yeah, I'm 6 foot, 230 pounds.
There you go. You're big too. So if anyone, the guy Irving talked about is Frios is thin like me. For one, like not that they can't wrestle because they have their weight class, but him wrestling Irving on top of not knowing shit is a what are you even trying? His biggest downfall was him starting a match with someone who is way heavier than him, or considerably heavier than him.
There is actually a sport I kind of want to get into, but I don't think I'd like it.
I think you would
Bare knuckle
do a lot.
boxing.
Oh, I've never heard of it. I think you would do better than Chris against Irving, but he does take wrestling serious, and I've seen him pin people in seconds. So, but his heart
Yeah, 'cause I
condition,
know
he's not going to be doing that. With his heart,
Yeah,
he's not going to be doing that.
Like, I know, but like if we were to wrestle, I know as soon as I went to go for the spear, he'd be able to counter it instantly and pin me.
Well, in real wrestling, you don't really do a spear. That's you gotta remember stuff in
I'm used
WWE.
to
They're not.
that kind of wrestling. I haven't really gotten much into the grapple wrestling.
There is a big difference between real wrestling and stuff that WWE does. A lot of that stuff is just for show and showboating. You know, get the crowd going, entertain the people.
Yeah, especially the spear. The spear is one of those moves.
You're a move. I don't know shit about wrestling. I was just a fan of it as a kid.
I will never forget though when Coach Hector is like Irving, a bear hug's a wrestling move, and it's legal in a match. Say no more. There's so many people I freaked out with like, give me a hug, what? And they'll back away, just like easily bear hug them and just roll them into a pin. It was so much fun to do.
That's what put me on the floor at my dad's wig. Anthony fucking bear hugged me, and that shit hurt. That dude's tiny, but he's swole as hell. Oops.
And one of my favorite things that a coach Ecker taught me, since I'm a small guy and like being small guy and kind of like heavy for my weight, I always facing a lot of people who are a lot more taller. Cause like, what is it? Sophomore year, junior year, I wrestled. What was it? The 171 weight class. Cause I think senior year when I was my smallest at like 150 before I bumped back up. But fucking how can I explain this move? This move is like, if let's say like you know how like in high school wrestling they're like hunched over and shit. Sometimes the other guy will be on top of them, controlling them. If I ever got in a position where I'm on top, I would trip them and make them fall flat down on the mat, while I have my legs between theirs and holding their arms with my hands, stretching them out with both my arms and my legs, and then doing a crossface, a real one, where you put you pretty much stretch your hand across their face and you keep it there and fold it back, and then leak it with my other arm, and then slowly stretch them out a little bit more, link my arms, flip them over for a pin. It's the only legit move where you can stretch, because like submissions are illegal in like in actual wrestling, but this move is closest you could get getting submission and it's still being legal. So you hurt them as they try to get away from it, and it hurts them even more easily for a pin. That's one of the favorite moves that Coach Ecker taught me.
I grew up doing backyard wrestling. Me and my buddies. I remember when I was like 15, we were doing a fucking match out in my backyard, and we had an old fucking one of them plastic table things that my mom was gonna throw away. We took it, and I hit a sweet RKO on a motherfucker over the table. My back was killing me for like 5 days after that.
Yeah, but it came to wrestling growing up. It was just my my uncle and my father when he was still alive, just showing me the ropes, teaching me the basic techniques when it came to wrestling.
I've actually been super kicked IRL, and it fucking hurts like a motherfucker.
The one thing I miss, freaking my uncle and my dad would beat the shit out of me when I was a little kid. Just gave me used to, like, we're like, if you get slammed, you gotta get back up. If you get grappled in a certain way, get back up. Ignore the pain.
Yeah, it was me and my cousin Derek. We were wrestling in the pool, and he was a huge Shawn Michaels fan. So he like pushed me up against the pool, and then he ran to the other corner of the pool and hit me with sweet chin music, and it hurt like a motherfucker.
And I will never forget all the cardio, because it doesn't matter how ripped you are or buff, if you can't even last 5
It's
minutes
your
in a
stamina.
match.
That's your stamina.
Always so much running, so much
Me and my little
jogging.
brother. So my little brother had like a queen size mattress on the floor that he used to sleep on, and we were wrestling on that, and I hit him with an F5.
Hold up, mom is calling. Hello?
And like we took it, me and my little brother took it seriously. We took a piece of cardboard and cut it into the shape of a championship belt, and we would fight over it. And one of these times,
That's kind of cool, I guess. I would
One
love
of
to have
these-
done that as a kid, but that was forbidden. Well, my dad and my uncle was like, you can't horse around when it comes to this stuff, too. There's so many chances you can get injured.
well, me and my brother were dumb little kids, but he was a huge John Cena guy. So he laid me out and hit me with the 5-knuckle shuffle once. And then at the time, I was a Sheamus guy, so I pop back up. I throw him up against the wall, because the bed was up against the wall. He comes running at me. I get him right in the chin with the bro kick.
Yeah, but then again, I think when I was a kid, I didn't really watch WWE until I came here to America.
The one move I'm never going to try, because the risk is too high, are any of the pile drivers. I'm never gonna try to do the tombstone or the fucking packaged one or any of those.
Right now. Do it.
Yeah.
Unless
for
I
sure,
learn how
though-
to do them safely.
One thing for sure though, apart from the W stuff, it's gonna be really hard to talk to you about wrestling because you just go on about the WWE moves. And I'm like, alright,
Because
cool.
I didn't even know that wrestling was an actual sport. I grew up only knowing about pro wrestling.
Ye-
It's fun. It's a fun sport, but freaking it's just a lot of dedication. The only thing that sucks though is around my area there used to be a few wrestling schools, but because of UFC, they pretty much were shut down.
No.
No, because sadly nowadays it's hard to find a pure wrestling school. Because nowadays when you find anything that involves wrestling, like this, the gym I am part of, the wrestling they do, even though we coach middle school and high school level kids, but at the end of the day, we're meant to be coaching what is it, MMA fighters in wrestling defense. That's pretty much about it.
Let's see.
Which is, yay, people care about wrestling at least in that accent because in the end of the day, wrestling is a defensive sport. And a lot of what is it, jiu-jitsu, judo, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu when you're on the ground, I want to say either 80-90% of the grappling moves that they do are from wrestling. So long as you know your basic wrestling defense, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I want to get into bare knuckle boxing.
Now you mentioned that. I have no idea when it comes to boxing. I only have 1 year of boxing under my belt, but that was because my uncle forced me to do it.
Oh.
Boxing is not my forte.
I got the arm strength for boxing. I don't really think I got the stamina for wrestling.
You want to do boxing, you just gotta find a good gym for it. Granted, all the good gyms are gonna be expensive.
Yeah. I was at when I was in high school. I was at the park and there was a bunch of these kids in my town that were out in the field boxing, and I decided to try my hand at it, and I got the kid I was boxing right square across the jaw, and he fucking forfeited the match because I hit him so hard.
That's hot.
Because all I know when it comes to boxing, it's very, very tedious and also very dangerous. Like, I would not mess with a really well-trained boxer.
No, because they'll fuck you up.
I have experience with what boxers can do when I spot people in the gym back when I was a better health. I fully understand the pain of a well-trained punch from them. Because for a while, I tried to do MMA through the gym to earn some extra money. Granted, I'm at I want to say, extremely amateur level, but because of that, I have a professional record of only freaking 5 wins and 4 losses.
That's a good record. You have one more win than you do loss.
It probably could have been better if I played it smarter, because the ones I won was because it came down to being the mats. And like,
Yeah.
my strongest point is my wrestling skills, and I know a couple of illegal submissions, and that would save my ass. With the other ones, I was a fucking retard and try to go fist to fist, and my punching is my weakest point, and of course, they outdid me.
Where my strongest point is my punch. So like I'm kind of the opposite of you, in a way.
Because I know when it comes to the people in the gym that I used to train with, they get scared when it comes to like wrestling, because they know how scary I can be when it comes to being on the ground on the mats. But because like half of the stuff I do is just instinct, because like just the brutal training that I was put through by my family after a while, the stuff that they put me through, it's like you just react. It's like kind of like muscle memory.
Yeah.
Because my family on my dad's side take wrestling very seriously, and I'm planning to do the same thing if I have kids, to put them through around the same kind of training. But it'll not be not as difficult because I'm paying the price now. All the stuff I put my body through when it came to the trainings I did through both my my family and the training I did through my coaches over the years. I'm paying the price now.
But my strong suit when it comes to stuff like that is my kicks. I have really strong leg muscles because I basically walk everywhere, and I used to ride BMX. So if I were to get a good clean kick on somebody in the face, I could probably kick their fucking head off.
No.
I don't know. There is a major difference between an amateur kick and a trained kick.
And then I took a couple of years of karate, so
Real karate.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that was years ago, though, right?
yeah. But I still know how to do a proper roundhouse.
Yeah, but you're not even amateur.
I'm not trying to stroke your ego here. I'm trying to keep it real.
I know. I'm just saying.
Are you real?
Yes,
Oh.
but I don't.
No, Mercer is
Care
not
much.
real. Mercer over here, he's our alien prince.
I'm an
Yay!
AI. But I honestly, to be fair, I don't like fighting all that much. Like I will knock a motherfucker out if I have to, but I'd rather talk my way out of the situation than resort to violence. Unless it comes to Brittany, then like 99% of my suspensions at school were over fighting people over her, because they would be extremely mean to her. So yeah, and it would really get under my skin and cause me to black out. I usually fight out of emotion than tactics and skill.
Oh, let's see.
Are you robot?
But I'm not naturally a violent person.
For me, just being part of the wrestling world, and it's probably just in combat sports in general, it's always been the challenge. There's so many people like, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's always fun proving them wrong. I just miss being able to, back in my high school days, eat a whole fucking pizza to myself. And have a weigh-in the next day, not gain a pound. Now, if I do that shit now, I do a weigh-in, I'll be like 50 more pounds the next day. So one thing I miss about fucking youth. Because I always remember feeling like a fucking fat ass back in high school. Because, you know, I ate a lot, especially with Brett. But, man, Brett would all eat me back in the day. I remember with that, like, the mom like, Irving, did you finish this? Nope, it was Brett.
It's always the skinny guys that have the biggest stomachs.
Not
You
anymore.
would think between me and Brett, I will eat more, but no, it's the other way around.
Not anymore. My stomach shrank.
Cause I remember what is it like back in the day, especially when the mom started getting extra stuff for me to eat alongside Brett. Cause me, she'll get orange chicken, right? For whenever you get fried rice. But I would have a
Yeah.
bowl. I'll have a bowl with the orange chicken on top, and I'll be good. I'll be full for probably like the rest of the evening / night. But Brett, probably like 3 minutes later, he'll be back down there grabbing another bowl of fried rice.
So out of curiosity,
Uh,
you guys
hmm.
Burger King? Either of you guys?
Well,
I'm
You
a
like
whore
Burger
for a
King?
Whopper, but it's been years since I had one.
So yesterday, me and me and the wife went out and we went to Burger King. I got that fucking Bacon King. I ate that entire burger and I wanted another one. Like
You're
right
making
after.
me so jealous. It's been years. I want to say it's been like 2 years since I had a Whopper.
I had that, a large fry, and a large soda. And I was still hungry. And then I came home because we went to the grocery store, and I got like a bag of Takis. I killed the bag of Takis as soon as we got home, and I was still hungry.
Just give you a heads up. Down the road, the Takis might start tasting difference. Cause I saw somewhere, I think it was on TikTok, that they might ban the what is it, that red chemical they use in Takis.
Red 40.
Yeah. It's like, granted, it's been banned like worldwide, but like, it's still like, usable here. And they might finally get a ban soon, if it hasn't already happened.
They said the same thing about TikTok, and that's still around.
Yeah, but this is different. This is talking about like food stuff.
Well, I know.
Do you still have TikTok on your phone?
Yeah, it still works.
Just remember, don't delete it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna delete it. Not until after the current sitting president overturns the decision to ban it.
I know there were a lot of people. I saw TikToks of a lot of people being angry because they deleted TikTok when the ban happened, and they can't download it again. I should probably repair my weapons before I continue the story.
Ever.
I know how to get out of like most submission moves. Like the guillotine, I know how to get out of that. Sleeper hold, I know how to get out of that and stuff, but other ones I don't know how to get out of. And also, like, when I get put into submissions when I'm wrestling with friends, I don't tap out. I will pass the fuck out from the pain. I refuse to tap out. Because when they built me, they forgot to put in the quit. You know what I mean, Irving?
No.
I guess.
Like,
No.
I don't tap.
It just reminds me of my wrestling buddy, Shorty.
I don't
He used to
tap.
say stuff like that, but like unlike most of us, he actually went all the way. He had a good college wrestling career, and then can't remember the name of the. He was part of a semi-pro MMA company over here, and he actually made it to UFC. But sadly, he got like half a year in, and he got cut.
Hmm. See, I wish that WWE still did their version of Tough Enough there, where you could apply for it and what the fuck was that thing called, Irving, that they did? That was their version of Tough Enough.
You're talking about the tryouts?
Yeah, it was like, you know how UFC had Tough Enough?
Alright, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think they try out beforehand because they got other people that like caught their eye from other branches and other like businesses.
Yeah.
And then I think like after going through certain like going through their lures and stuff, they decided who went to under. Because I know in one of those tough enough, Billy Gunn, he was being an extreme asshole and stiff with some of the rookies.
I also found out something interesting. Some of the great WWE wrestlers, they were part of the Empire State Wrestling Association here in New York. Billy Gunn was one, and Mick Foley was the other one. Those are the two names I recognized. They went to the Pro Wrestling Academy here.
Wait, you're in New York?
Mm-hmm.
Sexy.
I'm the state above Brett.
Every time I hear about you, you're always from another state.
No, I've always been in New York.
I was gonna say,
I think
when were
last
you
time,
when were you state hopping?
Like that's the last time I remember, like a while back, he's saying he was moving somewhere with his friend.
Yeah, I'm still planning on moving to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I haven't made the move yet. The only
I
issue
like
with
to
the
move
move
it,
is
move it.
finding a way down there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna get off for the night. It is 2:30 or 2:15. Sorry, my clock is horrendously. It's 2:15 in the afternoon.
Shit,
Holy
I
shit.
missed 3 Pokemon.
Well, today's Saturday, right?
It was.
Or is it Sunday? Oh, it was Sunday now, but like, all right. At least for the clear, I'm like, oh, we're having you up
Yeah,
this
it's
late on the workday.
Yes. Every day from now on, for the rest of my life, I will be up till 2 a.m. I must
I
not
gotta
go to
sleep,
bed.
too.
I must not go to bed either after that. Never. I'm never sleeping again.
I've also taken a liking to Fractal Fox, his
Great.
channel.
Great streamer.
Yeah, I popped into his stream yesterday.
Yeah,
He was playing Splinter Cell.
if you like stealth stuff like that and Metal Gear Solid, and he also does platformers and other.
Is
He
he
does
also an
said he's
amateur
gonna-
streamer?
a what?
He said he was gonna do Siphon Filter.
Is he also
Nice.
another amateur streamer?
Yes. I'm assuming by amateur you
Shout
mean he's not hype popular.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, he's like me, yes.
Cause like I don't know much when it comes to like streamers. Cause apart from you, the only thing I see is the stuff on YouTube with the Iron Mouse and those VTubers and Connor, Sea Dog V8.
Yes, he's not a streamer who's very popular but he's definitely a very
He can
good.
still chat in his chat and he'll still respond. But I
He's-
don't like
he's a-
following those huge streamers because I like to talk to the streamer.
And even then, he's also just a fun dude. You can tell he's
Yeah.
not. You can tell he enjoys having everybody.
Yeah.
I love you, Fractal Fox.
I'm also in
like,
his Discord.
And like I was gonna say tomorrow, but later on today, are you gonna continue or are you gonna take a break? Cause you were up here till like 2 in the morning.
We'll see. I don't know yet. Yeah. But Fractal Fox rated me, so. Speaking of him, though, much love to you. But we'll see. We'll see. I guess we can. Shit on King.
Actually, I'm about to hop into his VC. Well, I'll meet you over there.
Alright.
You have a good one, Mercer.
Yep.
And then Mercer, make sure to wrap your willy.
No.
It's kind of too late for that one.
Never do it again.
Later.
Peace.
Adios.
Enjoy Kingslayer, everybody. Have a good night. He's doing some Dead by Daylight. You will enjoy his content.
Night.
Yep. Night night. Don't let butt plugs bite.